You know, ever since I stopped doing videos for a little while, took about a month and a half off, as I'm sure you all realized, all I hear in my comments is the same thing. Where's Trove? Where's Trove? Where's Trove? Where's Trove? Where's Trove? Well, here it is, folks. We're back. And I'm good. I'm happy to be back. I hope you guys are happy to be back as well. It's been so long since I played. Whoa, I think I just went through the wall. Been a real long time since I played. Missed quite a few patches. I think at least like 5. No new classes or anything. I did briefly talk about the Lunar Lancer before, but that's kind of where we left off. I was going to do a complete guide for the Lunar Lancer back when I had to take the break. I'm not going to do that anymore. I think it's been out for long enough. You guys have probably gotten the point. Also, I just kind of want to switch things up a little bit. So, yeah, let's see. You probably don't care, but I'm just gonna talk real quick, just briefly touch on why I was gone. I am in my final year of college, and I needed to make sure that I was in where I needed to be in order to graduate, which was mostly just a lot of paperwork and bookkeeping, and you know, just working with professors to make sure they would agree to let me graduate. I go to a kind of a weird school where it's not just like you graduate with a GPA. We actually don't have grades or GPAs or tests or anything like that. So it's all working with a committee of professors that guide you through your own work. But we're not going to talk about that. So point is I needed to deal with that, and I did deal with that, and done. We're almost here. We're almost leveling up the Lancer. So channel's coming back. So Trove, we're here to talk about Trove, but let me just quickly mention 2 other series going on in the channel. I'm going to try to keep 2 main series going. And then Trove videos will happen as I think of them to do them. So there probably will be a patch notes video unless it's a lame patch, which I don't want to talk about. And there might be some other videos as well, but we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing in the series in a minute. First, like I said, I just want to mention those other series because they're awesome. First one is, of course, I should probably do a spoopy game in honor of Halloween, here in America at least. October's have Halloween, gotta do something scary. So, I decided to play the Outlast DLC. I really liked Outlast as a game. I would have rather done Until Dawn or Soma, but I had actually watched so many videos on the games. I wanted to do something that I knew nothing about, because then it would be scarier, so I went with the Whistleblower DLC. It's going well. Not a great response from from you guys on the channel, so I don't know if we're going to get all the way through it, but we'll see. I'm enjoying it, so I'd like to play it either way. And just about whether or not I'll actually edit the videos and everything. But the other one, which I think is a really awesome series and a great game that I had never heard about, was a game called Dex, which is like a 2D open world RPG. So you gotta kind of like fight through the story. It's very sci-fi, very Matrix-like. Definitely check that one out. I'm blown away by that game, honestly. Mostly because it's so awesome, and yet I hadn't heard of it at all ever before. So, yeah. Anyways, Trove. Let's get back to Trove. So, what are we gonna do that's different? Well, like my videos before were all like they're guides and tips and tricks and patch notes, reviews, class overviews, this kind of thing. Which is great when there's a lot of new stuff to talk about, but now that Trove is officially released, I've seen a pretty big shift in the kinds of updates we've been getting. Not a criticism of the devs. I mean, they can't keep coming up with new, fresh ideas all the time. But there were a couple patches where it was like, this week you fish faster, or this week we swap out the dragon caches for a new dragon, which is great, but it doesn't lead to anything new that you guys need to learn about. So it's I basically would just be showing you like the models and stuff, which, you know, I don't know. I don't think it makes for the best videos. So I've been thinking about what else we have to do. And, you know, definitely the patch notes, when applicable, will be good. I was really hoping we'd get some info on the PvP while I was gone, or maybe even get to do some of it. Shadow Tower is one that I think I should definitely talk about. I haven't tried it yet at all, so I'm not ready to do that yet, but I will. Yo-ho! Shadow Tower. What did I say? Did I say? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. This guy. Press K. No idea what that's all about. And the other one was that, like I said, I would do some dungeon shortcuts videos. That would probably make a good few videos. I don't know that many shortcuts. I'll probably have to try to come up with some on my own. And that could be good. I've seen some other videos. Other people already put out some videos like that already, though, so that might not actually be needed. Oh, gotta empty the old inventory. Where is a cornerstone? There we go. So, yeah. Didn't notice slow-mo. I mean, I noticed slow-mo was there. I didn't notice slow-mo was chatting now. Hey, coming to my house? Yeah, right. I'm gonna turn into a super lancer. So the other thing that I want to do is start like a mega build in the club world, and I think I'm gonna just make it so that you guys can't build in it anymore, because I mean, it didn't go well. We could take a peek right now. You guys can see. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Those of you part of the club world. A lot of people still asking in the comment section to join the club world, even though that's not how. I'm not accepting members like that anymore. Through that way, I'm definitely accepting members, but it's got to be through the old live stream, which is our next topic. But I mean, you know, this is what you get, right? Because when I leave it open for you guys to build. Because people just come in and do whatever they want. A little sad, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Honestly, if it's anybody's fault, and you know I love the Trove developers, but if it's anyone's fault, it's the developers' fault, because there's really no way in the game right now to utilize the club world in any sort of effective public way, aside from the only way to do it is, and its intended use case is definitely like with people who you know. And that's not what we have going on here. So I heard a while back that there was things in the works. Definitely still eagerly awaiting that. But you know, gotta give them time. It's a big feature, so I'm sure they want to get it right, and I'm perfectly happy to wait. So until then, I'm probably just going to start replacing these biomes with new biomes, and we're going to do a mega build. Try to make like a really beautiful world to show off our skills, and I'll take suggestions from you guys, sort of like what I would do in like a Minecraft LP. That will require some resource gathering for sure. So you know, working on that project won't exclusively be building, but I gotta come up with the idea first. Leave them down below. Leave your ideas down below. It's also gonna do a couple of things for us. It's gonna open up some opportunities to do some new kinds of live streams where I will do building on camera. We'll see how popular that is. I'm looking forward to get back to the live streams. I got myself, before I left, I had a couple weeks where I was included in the automated system to receive a weekly set of Balefire Wings keys, and then I left. So every week I got like a new set of some, and I'm not sure how many I have stored up in my email, but I felt kind of bad about that because they were giving me all these keys and I wasn't doing anything with them. But I have so many, and they're still coming in every week to the point where I can probably give away like 3 a night. So there's a pretty good chance of me, if you stop by the live streams on Twitch, there's a pretty good chance you'll get some. I would love to do some YouTube live streams as well. I still have a few issues with the way that their site is run. It just maybe that's a rant for another time. Oh, I didn't kill that guy in one hit. So I still kind of. Some things I don't like about it. Specifically, one of the big ones in terms of the giveaways and in terms of how I like to run my streams on Twitch, not being able to get a 1-to-1 correlation, is that their chat is in such a way that I don't think it's IRC. Like, I don't think that they have the ability for anyone to create a chat robot. So I can't like use a Nightbot type thing to get a random person. So the way that we would do the wings giveaway would have to be, and I came up with this idea on my own, and it's really ghetto, but it'll work. Everyone quickly fills out a Google Forms submission, and hopefully there'd be a setting to make sure that people can't fill it out twice. And then, once they fill out that, I'll generate a random number, because that puts your all the responses in a spreadsheet, like a kind of like a Excel spreadsheet, but a Google Drive spreadsheet. So I could pull up the spreadsheet, see how many rows there are, because there'd be 1 row per person. Generate or go to like a website that generates a random number, like random.org, I think is one. Generate a random number between 0 and however many rows there are, and then go to that row and see whose entry that is. Which is ridiculous. So, that would, that's a lot of work to do to get the. We might be able to swing it. And maybe YouTube gaming will improve. There's a couple other things I don't like about it too. Like, it seems awful. First of all, Trove isn't listed as an official game for YouTube gaming, last I checked. Which is too bad, because it means people can't find us. So it's not like we're getting any new friends through there. People would just have to see us on who are subscribed to me on YouTube, as well as the fact that like they don't seem to list the streams in any particular order. So like I don't know what to do to get myself on the front page, or like how, or I don't even know how to like. If I wanted to see how many people were watching people on YouTube gaming streams for the game of Minecraft, I don't know how I would go about doing that. Like, the website just doesn't make much sense to me, because it's not like Twitch. There's some people complain on Twitch that it's listed from like most popular, least popular. So like the little guys, it comes too hard for them to get noticed. But at least as a viewer, you get a pretty good like lay of the land, Like, if you have someone being watched by, if you have like a Minecraft streamer, right, who's being watched by 100 viewers on Twitch, they might be pretty good, but they're like pretty small as far as Minecraft streams go. So if you wanted to watch like a top-notch streamer, go for something bigger. But if you're watching on Twitch someone with 100 viewers playing, I don't know, what's a smaller game, like, I don't know, Minesweeper, you can be pretty sure that like that's impressive that you got enough people to, and the only way you would know that, the only way that you would know how big they are relative to the audience of the game, is by looking at how big the streams are, like, from biggest to smallest. You can see where they fall. I don't know. I guess that's besides the point. Point is, we might do some YouTube gaming live streams as well. There's a lot that I liked about it, but there's some stuff. Whoa. What was that? Am I going crazy? I thought I just dropped like a shoe. I thought I saw an old boot. I was gonna say, I hope you can't just find those bushes now. I get enough of those fishing as it is. Alright, anyways, live streams will be returning, and they will be largely Trove, as I'm sure many of you will be excited to hear. That's twitch.tv/edit, yes sir. But as far as the YouTube Trove goes, it's gonna be sort of like, do I have anything to say? No? Then we're not playing Trove. Because why would I? Hopefully we'll come up with some new things to say. Again, I feel like when PvP comes out, game over. I'm gonna be the very best there ever was, and that'll make some awesome videos. But that's gonna be it for me, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I know this was kind of lame. Just watched me play Trove while I talked. But maybe that's all you wanted. Maybe that's all you needed, was my voice and the game of Trove. So we'll be in touch, I'm sure, about the new formats for the series. We'll see how it goes. It's not permanent. Of course, we can swap it out if we got to. But whoa, what was that? What? Not used to this Lunar Lancer guy.
Where and when? Close your eyes, little bird. Tomorrow is a new world, little bird.